Hi there, Dom Thurbon here, and I am so excited to introduce to you my next book, To Be Honest: Why We Lie, Why It Doesn't Work, and What We Should Do Instead. I've been working in this space for nearly 20 years now. I've built and sold two global businesses. I've held senior roles in large global firms. I've co-authored and led research on bestsellers published right around the world. And indeed, I've spoken in more than 15 countries around the world. And across all that time, I've never been as excited for a project as I am for this one. And I'd like to share why, and share why I think you could and should be excited about it too. They say we're living in the information age. I would suggest we're living in the misinformation age. It feels like everywhere you look, you and I are caught in the middle of a sea of misinformation and disinformation. A world of fake news and alternative facts, a world of flooding the zone. We're living in a world where at the last US presidential election, a fact check found that only 3% of the statements of the winning candidate were true, and only 11% of the statements of the losing candidate were true. A world where we don't choose between truth and lies. A world where it feels like you and I choose between lies or just a few less lies. And what this book is about is why that is terminally bad for individuals like you and me, for organizations and businesses, and indeed for governments and societies. And it starts to chart a course back, a way we can find our way back to a world where truth matters and it has value. Because in all of the work I've done around the world and all of the research I've done for this book, I think one thing is clear and apparent. Having a healthy relationship to the truth is good for us as individuals. It helps us build great businesses and it helps us build strong and sustainable societies. And through case studies and stories and research and interviews, personal experience and the experience of others, this book takes us on a global tour de force, looking at the forces that are causing our problematic relationship with the truth and how we can all play a role in bringing it back. I hope it's going to fly off the shelves, and I look forward to speaking with you more about it. All the best.